Alright, so here we go into our match. Let's introduce our teams here. For Emim, we've got an Earth Spirit played by Song for the Dead, picking up a Dust right off the bat for the Ricky, as well as an Orb of Venom. We've got a Drow Ranger played by Ivy, going over to the mid lanes for now. Husker going bot, that's going to be Ush. We've got a Shadow Demon played by Finat, and then finally our offlane Abaddon is Misha Ubika. Something like that. Pardon me if I get that wrong. For the Dire side, we've got Zayak playing the Coddle. Batrider will be handled by Mika. Juggernaut, that's going to be Chloe, probably in the mid lane. Ricky is just kind of heading around bottom. That's going to be Blizzy. And then finally, our Life Stealer at top. That's going to be Puber. Alright, so I'm going to change the stream title real quick so that no one is confused. And probably also fix the commands. Fixing commands is annoying because I have to do it every time. Alright, cool. Everything's fixed now. So let's get into our match. It looks like a rune went to each side, both of the mids. And Ricky is already over there. I'm not sure if there was a sentry ward placed down. I don't know if the... Okay, the Shadow Demon did get one, so it may have been D-word or... Yeah, I don't know. Ricky's just gone over to mid, though. So Drow's going to put some damage onto him. It is one thing that the Drow can do. Like, sometimes heroes, like Ricky, takes a while to go invis, so what you want to do is, like, just put some harass damage on him. But... it does interrupt your last hitting, and it makes the lane so much more annoying to be in. And Ricky's just going to sit there. Like, basically, okay, so that's the roll. There's a dust. They could possibly... Oh, come on, no. You got to get him. And they did. Just slowed down just enough, and it was a good play by the Drow Ranger. She had to make sure that she was out of range of the Blade Fury, and she just stayed within tower range, so that the Juggernaut could not just comfortably spin in range of her. So well played by her. It was a bit of a pickle that she was in because she really wanted to kill the Ricky and they absolutely needed her damage for it. But luckily the Earth Spirit had enough slows that taking him down was not too much of a problem. So she'll just put a couple of frost arrows into the Juggernaut, just saying, hey, this is my lane. I'm gonna ride it all night long.
Don't you dare.
So after making the Ricky go away, she is going to be feeling a little bit better in the mid lane. And let's take a quick look at the other matchups. So it's a Batrider currently at level 1 up against the Husker. He really doesn't want to get too far in. And if you look at the Husker, he should be looking at being aggressive in the lane. Now, Abaddon's going to get scouted out a little bit, but he is very tanky. And if there's a mana leak put on him, he's going to easily shield it off. So he really doesn't care about too much in here. Yeah, he just shields it off, and he's fine. Goes for an early level in the Curse of Avernus for a couple of slows, some more attack speed and move speed. Level 1 doesn't do as much, but... oh, wow. There's another dust on Ricky. He was caught out underneath the sentry ward. There's a roll available. The Earth Spirit goes for it. Andy will hit it. Goes to the other side of him. Blizzy's still trying to back away, and that dust is going to expire. So he manages to stay alive for now, and there's no more detection. I don't really know if Earth Spirit expected to get that kill on his lonesome, but, you know, whatever. Still a lot of damage and harass done to the Ricky. And Abaddon's looking pretty good over at top. The roll actually hits on the Puber. I have no idea how to say that name, god damn it. It's gonna make me upset this entire time. So look at this courier. I think it's going to be gone in just a couple seconds. It's one. Oh, come on, Ricky. What the? He pump faked. Ah, man, he almost got the courier, but he just kind of canceled his first attack. I guess he wanted to make sure that he got a backstab every time, but it's just like one hit and then a backstab and you're fine. It was at 3 minutes, so he did have to do it kind of quickly. Sometimes players, if they know that there's a Ricky on the map and it's past 3 minutes, like they'll just see him and instantly upgrade the courier. But it wasn't even needed there. So in any case, the gank on the courier misses. Batrider feeds himself to the neutrals. And, well, this match is still being pretty quiet. Abaddon really hasn't been harassed too much over at top.
What have we here? Haste.
He's just kind of going around, you know, doing Abaddon things. There's a smoke getting put down on Shadow Demon, and with one napalm stack, he's he's dead. There's just no way he gets out of that. And Ricky's also got a haste rune for fun. Very fun. Also a ward. So you can see how deep these words are for NoLifers, and that's really the result of the Ricky. They're getting so much vision here and information of the enemy jungle. They know all about these rotations of the Earth Spirit. There's just some very good vision, and that's made possible by the Ricky. He can place wards down without being seen, and that's just so huge for a team. That's something that Bounty Hunter really doesn't give you. Blade Fury forced out for the Juggernaut. It's done a little bit off the mark, but Song for the Dead, he really does not care at all. Pushed away by the Gust, and, well, Ivy might be a little bit far in here as well. Just not really counting on all the rotations that might be happening. Fair delivered, and delivered to the hero. That only just ends up dying. 4 heroes over on the mid lane, and at this point, it's probably team please. Why are there 4 people here? But it's creating space for the Husker. He really depends on having a good early game, and it's not hard for him to do that, but he's definitely having a good early game. And nothing on Abaddon. He's level 5, Lifestealer is level 6, and this Abaddon is basically just being super aggressive over at top. Like he hardly even cares about anything. Maybe has to be a little bit careful up against the Lifestealer. If he goes into rage, might be in a bit of trouble, but you know, it's very difficult to take the Abaddon down at this point, and he's nearly at level 6. Alright, there is a Gust from the Drow Ranger. And, well, Juggernaut just pops an illusion, sits in the mid lane with the healing ward going. Not a kitty cat as some of us may be used to. But Drow Ranger's gotten to level 6, so her damage increases. She's got the power tread, some good attack speed. Maybe we start looking towards pushes for Emim, because this is really the strength of their lineup. Rotation over to bottom. Ricky's there with the Lifestealer inside. Could go for Ush. They've got him. They've got the Blink Strike. They've got the open wounds. He'll go right for the Batrider, though. He really wants to kill. Oh, Disruption. Not sure if the Husker really wanted that. And Batrider is managing to stay alive. Very few Flame Spears on him. And I feel like that might have been a miss on him. By the way, thanks for all the hosts, guys. I probably shouldn't say that during a cast, but whatever. Thanks for all the hosts. I really appreciate it. Yeah. I feel like the Shadow Demon just kind of disrupted the wrong target there. Maybe was going for something like the... You know, I don't even know. And probably the Lifestealer if he could have, but really wasn't too much of a chance. And over at bottom, Ricky, he's gotten found out again. Used the dust for it. And they get another kill over at mid, though. Gust, Ivy, Napalm stacks, Firefly. Mika's taking a lot of damage from the tower, and Ivy just manages to avoid that Omni Slash, but with the Blade Fury, he manages to finish off. Roll in by the Earth Spirit. The roll is a little bit off the mark, and well, easy lasso and kill for the Juggernaut. That's a double kill for him, and here comes the Abaddon. They're just feeding one by one, but they really got to try to find some kills here. Batrider has nothing, tries to TP away, and he's going to make it. He's going to make it. Just not enough damage and no burst from the Mist Coil. And I guess that's kind of what we were talking about before. No lockdown for... Jeez. No lockdown for Abaddon. No kill. Juggernaut hiding out in the trees. Oh, the courier. One more hit. He's killed the courier. But he might end up paying with his life. He still has borrowed time. Whatever. Hardly anyone cares about that.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It's a pretty good kill on the Husker. Notice that since he was at the base, he manages to pick up his armlet recipe. Can finish the item in the lane now. Picks it up from the side shop. Some Huskers elect to go for picking up the recipe first so they can have the item sooner. Would definitely help him with some survivability and also damage. So much armor that you get from armlet. And it just goes on your arm. Sometimes you have to wonder how Dota stats work. So armlet gives you armor, right? But you put it on your arm. I guess it's armor, but I don't think it should give you that much armor if it's only on your arm, right? Sometimes Dota doesn't make sense. Drow continuing to farm up. Now, she hasn't gone for any pushes on the towers. Building up the Dragonlance right now, going for a bit of a trip around the tower with the creeps. Having a little bit of a dance. And there's a couple TPs. Okay, Ricky with the Lifestealer inside at bottom. Maybe thinking about going for the Husker once again. Blink forward. There's the open wounds. Husker in a ton of trouble. Uses Yarmlet. There's going to be a roll in, but I don't know if they have the stun. Oh, nice rage to avoid it. Disruption once again on the Husker, and it puts him right in the middle of a smoke screen. Borrowed time going to get used, but he's getting blocked in. He Yarmlet toggles. Goes right for Zayas. Oh, he's going to get him. Kyle down, and the Drow Ranger also joins the fight. It's going to be a turnaround. They're going for it. Double damage rune for the Juggernaut. See if he's able to get enough damage. Ivy, he's trying to get away, but the crit and the double damage manages to take him down, but call that a full 5-man team wipe. Emim Studio, they turn it around with a ton of TPs over to bottom, and this Husker stays alive. What a freaking fight there. Oh, man. That's just the power of the Drow Ranger and the rest of the lineup. As if the Husker didn't do enough damage. He's also got a Drow trying to back him up. He's got an armlet. This is really where Emim would want to fight, and they're going to go for this tower right now. They can go for the Ricky Lifestealer bombs all they want, but just this Husker got way too tanky for that fight. He's going to put down the smoke screen, trying to delay this push, but it's not going to be delayed long enough, and the tower is going to go the way of Emim. That's the first tower of the game. Poober still working on his armlet, and he's getting close to it. He's got the armlet recipe, could get sent in on the courier, and he's also got enough, nearly enough now for the gloves of haste that he needs to finish up the item, and he can pick that up from the side shop.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Husker's gone over to top. Now this might be where NoLifers want to try to gank him again, although it is a Husker. And he has already shown that he is pretty tanky and very difficult to kill. Drow just pushing out the mid lane, still farming, misses that CS. And I think she might be having the Dragonlance delivered to her soon. Very close to finishing it up. Nice gust, silencing a few heroes, but Ricky is there. Has the smoke screen, slowing the Shadow Demon down. I don't even think they want to use the lasso for it. Illuminate helps to finish him off. Juggernaut takes the kill with the Blade Fury. But over at top, while this is happening, Abaddon increasing the attack speed of the creeps and the Husker. Very easy to take another tier 1. And you really don't want to engage on the Husker at all at this point. Magnetize available for Earth Spirit. Shadow Demon also has his Demonic Purge if he can actually stay alive in a fight. Imagine that. I don't know if that would happen. But Juggernaut continues to farm. And at this point, Emim, all they want to do is just straight up push towers. They have to do it quickly, though, because NoLifers, they're also kind of good at taking towers with the Juggernaut, and maybe a little bit of the Lifestealer with his damage. Illuminate trying to push out the waves right now. Abaddon just shields himself, and well, there is going to be a Fortify. Helm of the Dominator picked up by Husker allows him to dominate that tomato creep, and look for a clap. Clap misses on the Coddle, but does hit the Ricky a little bit. But they want to keep going. And the bottom tower is not falling fast enough. Husker actually goes bottom. Who else is here? It's an Abaddon trying to chase someone down. There's really no chance of killing a Juggernaut at this point. But Emim, they can just go over to Roche. Possibly. Maybe. Not sure how much they want to take a fight there. But yeah, they're going to go for Roche right now. Dragonlance completed for Drow Ranger. And they've got a lot of units in. Meaning that Roche will slap the ground in anger. And I think they're going to do this quickly enough. There are a couple of heroes coming in from the side. The Bat Rider's ready. Doesn't have a Blink Dagger just yet. He really doesn't want to fight right now. This is kind of a wrong timing. Oh, Gus is going to put him up and silence. Husker jumps over the rock, and they'll manage to find the kill. Now, the roll is going to be a little bit late from the Earth Spirit. Can they find anything else? Oh, the stun hits onto Zayak. Zayak in a little bit of trouble. Ricky puts down the smoke screen, and Ush, he's got the mana drain on him as well. Maybe they chase the Juggernaut a little bit. He's got the shield on him. Not really the hero that they should be chasing, though. And they might be thinking about going for... Ooh, the Ricky? They found the Ricky. Tries to Blink Strike away, but just too much burn damage from Husker. And he's being very good with his armlet toggles. I'm not even going to call those aggressive. Just being very, very skilled. And he's even going to try to go up against the backdoor protection. It's pretty easy to gank that.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Now MMC time to defend top. And they'll deny the tower.
Radiant's top tower has been denied.
So at this point we got to take a look at the farm and the net worth. Husker at the top, of course, of the net worth, and CS, everything. Just at the top of everything. He's got 3,000 gold in the bank, so we're just waiting on that next big item that he's going to be picking up. He's also got the Aegis, so MM really don't want to stop the push right now. They want to keep going, and over at top we've got a bit of a wraparound. Shadow Demon could be in some trouble. They've got all the heroes here. Gus is going to be off the mark, and Ivy was not counting on this. Lassoed back into the fray, and Shadow Demon, there is no way. Absolutely no way that he gets out of this, but here comes the Abaddon. Now, can they fight the Husker without the Drow? That is really the question here. Misha, he's chasing down the Coddle. I don't know if NoLifer5 actually want to respond to this. The courier's been killed. They're in the back lines. I think that Emim were just a bit too far ahead of themselves right now. They're TPing back to the tower. And Rage is going to get used by Lifestealer. There's nobody to interrupt it. Yeah, stun off the mark. And NoLifer is kind of trying to outmaneuver Emim right now. Trying to pick up things around the map. Trying not to get killed. Not really fighting into the Husker, which is really something you don't want to do right now. And, well, that's the magic resistance strat. You just do your Rage, do your Blade Fury, and TP out, and you pushed out the lane.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
XP is a bit of an EKG at this point, so is the, well, net worth hanging out around 2,000 in favor of Emim. That's really your tower advantage there. And, well, NoLifer is going to get a little bit of a tower themselves. Illuminate going to get used, but the Radiant really don't seem worried about it at all. Kobold Foreman again. I love this creep. It's going to just be following around the Husker for now, giving him some move speed. Got to be careful of those Illuminates, man. They could definitely kill you if you aren't with toggle at the wrong time. They might be making a high ground push right now. Bottom tower is getting pushed a bit by the Dire. And Illuminate's going to be the one to try to push out the wave. Thinking about going right now. Blinding Light used. Husker uses the heal, goes up to the high ground. He's doing some good damage. So is the Drow Ranger. She goes up to the high ground so she doesn't have that mischance. Illuminate will be hitting the creeps mostly. And the Kobold Foreman stays right next to Ush. Thinking about getting the tier 3 over at bottom. Yep, Tube TP's back. Now is the fight going to be coming? It's going to be a Gust hitting the Ricky. Are they able to find the kill? Think they might want to get back right now, but they've taken the melee Rex very early into the game. There's going to be a lasso back. Nice disruption onto the Drow Ranger. And Ush, he has to man fight right now. He's going for Chloe. He still has the Aegis, and he needs to get rid of it soon. Coddle is completely dead right now. So is the Drow Ranger, though. It's Husker against the world. Look at all of that magnetized. Earth Spirit able to run away. And Abaddon has joined the fray. Oh, Husker jumps right on top of the Batrider. Flame Break pushes him back a little bit, but it's not going to matter. Now Juggernaut, he's spinning to win, but I don't think he's going to be winning a whole lot after this fight. Abaddon chasing down Puber. Oh, Rage Avail, but he's not able to get it just off. And, well, Earth Spirit out of mana. And, oh, roll away, son, roll away. Can you get out? Can you get in? What's going to happen to Puber? Oh, the roll a little bit short. He's able to keep Armlet toggling. And they're like all being occupied by this. Meanwhile, Husker's just taking your base, man. Husker's killed the ranged racks. Chloe's getting chased down. Can he get any kills? Here goes for an Omni Slash. It's a Justin Abaddon, though, and of course he has borrowed time. Earn real money. Gets put on the Juggernaut. And they want to kill that healing ward as well. No one's getting away here. Full racks taken. Huge fight for Emim. They take so many kills. 2 for 4. I don't even know if that's what actually happened there, but it was a big fight for him. And they're just kind of bull rushing Emim at this point. Like, that was an Abaddon and a support chasing down 2 carries, and they couldn't do anything. Tried for it a little bit with the Armlet toggle and the Rage, but he was just very lucky the Earth Spirit didn't have any mana. Coming around the backside. Oh, Batrider has the Lifestealer inside, looking for some kills. He's got the Blink Dagger available, trying to go for the Drow Ranger. But Husker, he is... oh, he's scouting them out a little bit, and he will see. Okay, they are going for Husker. Husker getting rather low. He's got the armor toggles available if he needs them. He'll get back up. He's in the middle of that Ricky ultimate, though. Flame Break pushes him back. Now he'll heal up. Is he going to have enough? Can they take down the Husker? He's put inside the disruption once more. But is he taking so much damage? Jumped on by the Husker. That's 2 down. You thought you were going to try to kill the Husker, but it was not going to happen. Godlike Ush. And they are just running right down this bottom lane. So little that NoLifer5 can actually do right now. They're trying to go for some plays around the map, seeing if they can pick anything off, but they found a Husker, and that is exactly who they did not want to kill. Mana Leak put onto the Abaddon. He's going to put a shield on himself. He's got the Blinding Light. And while he's trying to chase down Chloe, oh, bashed. He got bashed. That's a basher on the Abaddon, who was not expecting that one. And he's forced to use the Fusel to try to get away. But the push continues bottom. They're going to go in here. And they don't have an Abaddon to tank things up, but they should be completely fine. Illuminate, slowing things down, but you can't slow everything down. And he does have his Aghanim Scepter, though. So he's always... oh, yeah, Husker just going right for Zayak. The stun, ooh, off the mark, and he's in the middle of that smoke screen, so he's got that mischance right now. He'll just kill the ward. Okay. Ricky knows that he's not wanted here. And everybody's joined this bottom push. They want to go for another tower. Abaddon getting a little bit low, doesn't really want to waste that borrowed time, so he'll put a shield on himself, trying to stay alive here. Has another shield available, does not want to get that borrowed time too early, but look how much damage these guys are doing. Drow Ranger from so far away. Husker, he's also got damage from it. That's another melee Rex down, and they want to go for another. Ush, he's getting a lot of mana stolen from him, and he doesn't have enough for the... he doesn't have enough for the heal right now. He'll go right for the Coddle. Needs to get out of the smoke screen. And one more hit will do it. Wizzy in the middle of exactly where he does not want to be. They're trying to chase down a Drow Ranger. Drow is so far away, though. And on the other side of this fight, Mika bashed up, killed up. He's getting low. They almost take him down. In fact, they will kill the Batrider now. One smack. Kills the Earth Spear, and now the Husker. He's the tanky one. Armor toggles up. It's a rampage. That's a GG. Emim just completely rolling over NoLifer5, and in 22.5 minutes, it's an absolute stomp.